I was streaming there, but I used a scheduled stream, which means that there were more buttons to click. I forgot to click extra buttons. So, welcome. Um, do this one. Um, you like my shirt? Thank you. This was actually printed for me. So it's got lots of stuff from paintbrushes, pencils, orcas, love, art, unity, music, dancing. Where is it? Oh, joy, way down there. Uh, no puns intended. And over here, food. This is definitely the food area. Do I like orcas in bed? I'm not sure how I would feel about that. As I understand, they're cold and a little rubbery. Look, I had to do something. I broke the podium. Hey, Quillo, good to see you. It's not clearing the variable at the end of stream, but you think you'll let... Yeah. That's pretty much what's going on here. Come back up a little bit. Right there. Perfect. Camera, please don't go gray on me so much. You were doing great all day. Eagle. I'm not here. Well, fine. Yeah, my camera is struggling out there this year. We believe, and it might not be 100%, but we believe that it is a connection and not the actual camera. Because when we fixed the connection last night, it worked better. Like, immediately. The sound was better. It wasn't as crunchy. Everything about it was better. So that was pretty awesome. But yeah, Eagle. The mighty eagle, yes. Well, there's also the not so mighty eagle, the eagle in the wind. And then you can see the camera glitch again. So basically the trees are out here moving around, as you can see. We're on a little ride here in the wind, and all of the trees are moving around at the same time. So then this happens. As you can tell, the camera is still taking a clean picture because as the eagle moves, it removes the pixels, which means it's not an issue on the camera lens or the camera body. It is functioning properly. And then it flashed like that, where it disconnected for a moment and then resets its own connection. Which, in order to do that, it means that it used up our buffer because we have a 10-second, or we have a 2 megabyte buffer, I think. So it's just a few seconds. You think some of that wind came down to you? Alaska can have it back. Thanks. That would be pretty impressive if it was to make it that far. Oh, I love that she's like, I'm just going to do a few renovations here. You know, the kids have moved in, so we need to adjust the room a little bit. Where's the baby? I knew you were going to ask that. Let me find a not so broken spot. I can do that by coming over here. It's like, do you want to knock? No, because then I'd have to answer myself. So we now have a lot of clips on this channel. And I do mean a lot. So thank you, Chai. I am super, super stoked in the way that you have been using this feature. A couple of the folks over on the YouTube side also took advantage of it today. So that made me really happy to see. We're trying to get to a position where, like, right now I only have one mod on the Eagle Cam altogether. She's taking screen captures, updating forums, also monitoring another Eagle camera. She's the moderator for that channel in her mornings, which are before my mornings. So she's up super early. So yeah, over here they have been using the chat really, really well. It's really cool. You can see they're checking the commands, calling GG10, which is the baby, hitting social, stuff like that. Then you see all of these timestamps. This is somebody has been recording these. There's actually a document that's going to be linked here later. They record so many activities, and there is a daily like ticker tape that they call the bulletin board. They put in pictures and then all of the events of the day. So it'll be like Liberty fed GG10. GG10 now has a name. It's Patience. So the baby is Patience. So that's why I'm making you wait so that you can practice that. And then the new mate of Liberty is Prosperity. So they get named based on what's happening either at the nest or what's happening in the world and things like that. So there's been a lot of different names, and I need to get the full history of all of the babies' names over the years, because it is kind of a cool little journey to go through, both with English names and with Alaskan Native names as well. But yeah, really cool stuff. Yeah, they also were taking some clips. So the bot is working to where they can put in a clip with a title from YouTube. It will go over to the Twitch channel, take a clip of the stream for the last minute, come back and give them a link to their new clip over here in YouTube. And I isolated all of the commands, so if they do it on one side, it only replies on that side. So I had to duplicate all of the commands for this, put in some updates because some of them were outdated or needed to be removed and stuff like that. But I realized really quickly if I was just having it like double post, because on this stream, we just have it double post. But we have a shared chat experience, so everybody can see that others are chatting. They're on another platform. It makes sense for those things to go to both places, and we're only alive for a short period of time, so it's helpful. One command, multiple outputs. But on this stream, it's live 24 hours a day, and it's very weird for people who aren't used to seeing another audience, not to mention the fact that over here on Glacier Gardens right now, there are 2 people watching, probably including myself. Over on YouTube right now, there's 39, and earlier today there were 65. So there's a lot of chat flowing through over here, and not a lot on the Twitch side. So the Twitch side, you see a lot of those commands and things that are going on, and I didn't want to just spam them constantly. If we were creating clips and stuff, they'd just be like, why is it posting all these clips and pulling us away from the stream and stuff like that? So really working on it. This camera is really struggling tonight. But we're looking at a solution for this. So right now we have the main LAN cable from the camera comes to where the PC is at. And it's about 8 feet too short, and it is strung very tightly. So the cable is being stretched, the connection keeps being pulled at, and when the tree started moving earlier, we're pretty sure that it shook things up. The only way for us to fix that is we have to unplug the cable, plug it back into the connector, unplug the power, plug it back into there, and it's obviously not doing great with that. So we're trying to get a longer cable and run it from the camera all the way to the computer. And do so that it has some slack along the way to help it survive. Also, can I just say that this area was under snow basically from October until the middle of April. So like 6 months almost of being buried in snow. Branches falling, trees falling, the whole works, and this LAN cable running through the forest, still there. So, it's doing okay for all of the conditions that happen in nature. It's not too bad. But okay, enough making you wait. Here's the baby, like literally right here. as it goes gray again. Um, Not only is there the baby, there's an egg right there. So the little gray puffball, that's Patience, and this is Patience's egg-shaped sibling. Very small burb. Mm-hmm. Um, and then, like I said, there have been so many great clips being captured today. Uh, so if we just go over to the clips page, like there's lots of them. GG10 appearing more clearly. This is like early, getting those first views. Big little yawn. Oh, this one I liked. This is last night's feeding. So that's the dad bird. But you see just how wobbly our new little friend is here. And there's fish all over. There's a fish right here. There's a fish right here. There's a fish right here. Like they usually bring a fish at a time, and then there's the nestovers and all that. Oh, they're gonna yeah, these are gonna be some well-fed birds, is what it's looking like for sure. Um, so yeah, exciting stuff. Um, Very excited to have eaglets in the nest again. Oh my gosh, we have to go right back because this is what's happening right now. No, I told you to go full screen. Get out of here, chat. Chat's like, wait, we're watching the birds and talking about the birds. I'm back. I'm back, seas again. Welcome back. I hate the dishes too. 100%. So yeah. All right. We will leave our bird friends alone for a while. But yeah, we're watching for a second hatch. The typical schedule would be like tomorrow or the day after. Okay. Brain. Boop. Let's get the squirrels out of our vision. This is important. All squirrels must go. That one too. Yep, you too. You can kind of stay. Nope, you get to go. And that goes too. Yep, go. Bye. I don't need any of that. Cool. I don't need that. Amazing. You're pretty sure you saw a buffering circle in my brain then? It was 100% there. If you didn't see it, it still existed. Congrats to Robin, Allie, and Shreya for jumping up on the early career podium. Sorry that it's so glitched out. But real quickly, just before we get rid of it completely, let's just make sure that... Oh, nope, that one's broken. It's still showing Sammy. Well, that's okay. We're going to get rid of it anyway. Cool. Puff Broccoli, hello. Oh, you saw the cam feed when you walked Nika? Nice. I probably just left it up on my computer because that's the thing I absolutely would do. Ugh. If you want to meet the step kid, they're going to be here the 16th through the 22nd for me, so that's very helpful. I almost canceled on them because one of our friends is actually going to be in the area, but then I was like, I didn't get a solid confirmation from the friend, and I was like, well, we'll just do this. But yeah, I have to be over there on Tuesday the 16th this year, so yay. It's not like I actually have to be there. They were just like, you always come over, so we're just gonna make it official now. It's like, good. It's easier to have it in the contract than to just be there because it's when it's convenient to get there. So I'm available the next morning. Um, oh my gosh, it's so freaking close. I have to be there in 13 days. But yeah, my brain is just totally shorted. So I started by saying my bank sent my debit card to some mystery address and I never received it. So I had to go to the bank to get them to give me a debit card that the last time I talked to them, they weren't able to do because the mystery missing debit card was in transit somewhere. And so we had to wait for the initial shipping to be done. I was so confused. I was like, I can't give you a new address and just have you like send me the new card. And they were like, no, we have to wait till this one's finished shipping. I was like, okay, fine. So yeah, so I had to go to the bank a couple times for that. And then I had to go to my rental, not for anything wrong with the rental. I had to go over there because my company somehow got messed up and their business license and tax registration got redirected to my rental property, which made no sense to me because I have not lived there since I've worked with this company. So I had to run over there to get the tax documents so that I can get them back to my company because they currently have some issues and I got the paperwork for it. So I was like, what do you want me to do with this? Like, am I putting it in the mail and sending it to you? What? And they were like, no, we need it immediately. So I was like, okay, so I need you to put in writing that you want me to open your mail that came to my address. So yeah, currently, one of the branches of my company's operations is licensed through my house, which is also funny because the city that my house is in charges extra to run a business in that city. So they probably have a bill from that too. Speaking of shipping and stuff, you won a giveaway prize in another Twitch Discord community you're in. The prize was stolen right out of the envelope. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, my brain is pretty much fried. But we're home, and yeah, work stuff is fine. It's work stuff. It's been interesting and seeing reactions from certain people when I talk to them. I'm like, I can see why things are going the way that they are. So that was kind of interesting too. But the fact that they somehow messed up the business and now it's in my control, like, no, I only have the Washington side of the business and they don't have any branches here. So it's not like this side does a lot of business. It happened to someone else in that community who also won another prize. Interesting. I wonder if they're recognizable or not for something, because that's very strange. Like, envelopes tear and things fall out, but that just seems a little too specific to have two people in the same community have envelopes delivered empty. Very, very strange. Anyway, let's get this game going. Okay. Game. Elden Ring. No, the envelope was literally open when you got it. The only thing that was in there was the letter that the streamer wrote. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's very strange. Why is my keyboard not interacting with that? I have a keyboard with media buttons so that I don't have to push extra buttons, and Well, no, so I can push buttons on the keyboard and not have to go to other things. Why is your keyboard not working? Yeah, I don't know. Seems like I'm just in that time when things are a little bit broken. Everything's just a little bit. You go right there so we can have this full area to just chill. The baby made you smile. Good. Yeah. No, that's been really exciting. It's so heartwarming to see the hatchling there, because it was like 2 really hard years. Let's continue. By the way, Vi. Also, there's something adorable about the birds nodding off every now and then, and their heads dipping down. When they just lay down, they have you'll see it a lot more when the babies are up, and I do have to like rebuild a bunch of the eagle facts and things like that. So I'm gonna add a lot more commands in the coming like week, then a break, and then another week, and I'm just gonna add as much as I can because I had it where there was a lot built into those commands already. I have not. I did not want to say anything while looking at the nest, but I see that there have been 3 sets of roses painted, and I'm going to revisit all 3 of them. And I said hi to Crow. I was talking to Crow. I'm going to scroll back and see, did I miss something, or... Yeah, there's the piece about the early crew redeem not working, which we know it's broken. I don't know what all is broken, but that is broken. So I'll get caught up on the rest. Now there's 4 sets of roses that have been painted. I'm going to go back to that in just a second. Brain is broken again. We continue to rest our throat. Well, for some of you, indeed, yes. Greetings and salutations, Agamotto. Hello, how are you? All right, looking back through the list. Here we go. And starting with Crow. Double checking. We'll start here anyway, because the winter crow did get caught. Off with his head. And let me see. I don't think that we need to leave here yet. Okay, yes, that is correct. I'm in the right spot. Wonderful. Because Aquila was next. For the 4th time. And the queen getting a streak of 3. Aquilo. Off with her head. Even better that I'm leaving the voice effect on, like the queen is hunting down more heads to collect. Oh, sorry, I'll go back. Who else do we have in store? As we scroll through a mile of chat. Oh. Well then. Chai, you got away. Thank you for painting the roses. And then I know Allie was the next one. Allie also got away. So congrats to Allie as well. Numbers 469 and 470 getting away with painting the roses. But not Agamotto. No, no. We got another one getting caught. Off with the head. All right. Thank you, everybody, for painting the roses. Thank you for trying to do the early crew, even though it was completely busted. And the confetti still seems to be working. It's just quiet. So we're definitely going to have we're not going to have tech streams. I'm trying to avoid tech streams, although I do still have it open and I've listed it in the guild as well. Like Mondays are my live tech support day. So if people do pop into chat and have questions about their streams, we'll look at it. If something's broken on mine, join me in Discord sometime when I'm just like unable to sleep, because we'll be working on it. Congrats, you caught up to the end of chat. Yay! Well, where were we? We beat a boss. We did die to gravity a couple of times. I love that there's souls just chilling here. How many souls are there? Or lost runes? I think it was none. I think it was just the spot that we last died. Our spells aren't full. Now imagine Vidulahan got caught painting roses. Interesting. Yes. Okay. Well, the castle is right here. Like, we're already to the castle. How? Stormvale Castle. They're like, you're here. You've made it to the end of the game. All you need to do now is walk through this gate, claim your place on the throne, and you're good to go. Read message. No. I don't want to know. Somebody died over here. Why did you die? Did you go over the edge? Huh? Oh, there's a bridge down there. I see. Senate, hello, hello. Time for jumping. Go that way. Jumping required ahead. That way. I could really use a torch. It's very, very dark down here. Can I dim that light in front of me? That would help. Do this button. Oh, so much better. I didn't realize how bright that light was. Why? What do you want to tell me? Is that in a trap? No. Time for head. Oh no, did I miss something? I hope not. If you were here at the end of last stream, we finished off Margit. So that was exciting. You missed the return of Embed Bot. Embedbot is onto a roll here where we're starting off with a ghost or spirit with a detachable head in bed. Yeah. Ooh, fire grease. Oh, this is... What? This is like a whole thing. I didn't realize we went that far down. Cool. How do I get back up? Did you lose a day or something? Maybe you're confused. Okay. So we were doing the Siofra River, and it was Monday night. So Sunday night we went into the Siofra River, worked our way up. I'm just like looking around this place now. Oh. Well, this is cool. Huh? Oh, I don't want to travel. I just want to show. Oh. Ugh. This keyboard and controller thing is bugging me. So we had worked our way through here, wound up here, then we had gone back and we were lighting the pillars, and we had one pillar left to light. So 7 out of 8 were lit, and we needed to light the one more before we come up here to the Hallowhorn grounds again. We have not found that pillar. Then we left from here, and we decided to just go back and look around a little bit towards the beginning. And this was on Monday. So we were up here again. Nope. Oh, I keep hitting the Y button on the controller because I see Y on the screen. So we came all the way back here and went to the merchant. Hung out here for a little bit. Ran over to the Stormfoot Catacombs. Ran over to the Groveside Cave. I did come back online after the stream died. Yes. Yeah, I fought through that. I was gone for about maybe 5 minutes, and then the internet came back up, and we were able to continue on. So there is a VOD out there in a very confused YouTube system, so I need to make sure that the VODs actually all made it over. But that second part of the stream, if you dipped when the internet dropped, that would explain it. So yes, we were here. You had called out... Yeah, you were here for that, because you called out the Golden Rider outside of the church, and so we went and hit it once. That was all it needed to completely annihilate us. And then we went through the gate, did a little hunting through a building here, found ourselves up on this bridge at the Castle Ward Tunnel. In just a second, I need to get the Eagle camera out of my ears at least. Like, I'm not even sure if I'm getting that out of my ears or if I'm hearing the game. Okay. We're solid. That should be all of the extra noises. No, you're fine. It's a good recap for me to remember, like, where are we and what did we do? So yes, we ended up here, and we were messing around here a little bit, and then we ended up finding one of the stone sword keys, and so I grabbed it, and I teleported back down below. And we ran back up here to the top, and we used this elevator, and we went to another new spot here, and we just messed around for a minute there, and then chat convinced me to go back and see Margaret just before the stream ended. We had like 10 minutes to go, and they were like, I think you should go back and try that one more time. And so we did, and we got back, and they were like, you need this You need to talk to that gold block there next to the door. And I was like, okay. And I did. And it was a sorcerer friend. And they went in and fought with us. And the first time we died, and then the second time we won. But we had already gotten down to like 5%. So we were so close. Yes, I did end up summoning Rogier. I could have done it without him. The funny thing is that we ran out of mana before the final hit, like just before the final hit. So after running around doing the run and gun thing for an entire fight, then we had to run up and stab him with our spear one time, and it was over. So we did really well. So yeah, that's where we're at. And that's why we're up here in this confusing area near the Stormvale Castle. No idea if that's actually where we want to go, if we're just going to get our butt kicked. We will probably venture back down below to the deep Siofra well. This is... Oh, it's up, not down. So yeah, so we're here is the other spot that we're going to revisit and go check out. But yeah, you thought I was at home? I mean, yeah, I'm at home. Whoa. And I thought that my turn here was rough. Damn. I mean, we all know what's happening. Roll. No. Roll. No. Too bad. So yeah, we just went jumping around down there and found some stuff. Found some fire grease. And apparently a pathway that goes over here. And we came back through it, but it like got us under the castle. So that was neat. Oh, we have extra grace. Okay. We might as well grab that one so we don't have to walk up the hill. Do we need to... We should sit. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if Melina was going to come back or if we were going to have the option to go back. Oh, yeah. We went on a little journey. That was the other thing we did. We sat down at the fire just before Margit, and we ended up going to like this mansion full of people to talk to. So we had a few conversations. We didn't have any runes to...
Come over here, would you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that. What's going on? You are very pale, friend.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Yes.
Would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
That makes sense.
Try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Okay. Very well.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're
not when you say it like that, it's not.
Tarnished that I like.
Gullible?
I pray for your success. Use that the guards. You'll slip. Yeah, you're just by.
Yes. The guy who laughs like Muttley seems fine. Get off of that edge. They're like, don't fall. So it's a one-way trip. Good thing we have fast travel. Oh, we can't call Torrent here. What is your message? Enemy question mark? Oh, yep. Chai kicking off the charity fundraiser for June. Thank you, Chai. This thing just killed me. It has swords attached to its feet. What kind of falcon is this? That button. I'm like, there's a button I need to push. Thank you, Chai. Thank you so much. A Vorpal Falcon, something like that. Let's grab this weapon instead. Snickety snack, yes. We definitely were. We were sliced up tarnished sushi for him. Is that a thing? Ooh. Hi. Let me get this. Okay, you're coming. Oh, you don't even have that many hit points. I want a talon, please. A feather's all right. Glass cannon. Mm-hmm. I am squishy sorcerer. Why is that a target? Uh-huh. Oh, I wanted you to latch onto it. Please lock on. Huh. Apparently flying up must be hard. Oh, it's chained. Oh, and there's a friend. That's fine. Oh, the bird was a glass cannon. Oh, that too. Are we back on the same pathway? Okay, no climbing there right now. No Skyriming it there. Just that one spot. Everywhere else is fine. we did it. We got a talon. And a flight pinion. I am a drop monster. Stop it. What do I need in order to use this? I need dex up to 16. And apparently... Oh, the weight's actually the same as our short sword. Nice. Tell me more about this. Talon swords are affixed to the legs of Stormveil's warhawks. But this one has been repurposed for human use. The blade is thin and lightweight so as not to obstruct the hawk's mobility. Skill is spinning slash, skill favored by dexterous warriors. Slash foes as your body spins. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. I like it. Okay. Adds income. Oh, there, I didn't see you there. Oh god, 1 hit point and make that 0. Hello, it's stress. Glowing eyes too, yeah. Okay. Oh, enemies with glowing eyes drop more runes. Well, unfortunately, they're over on the cliffside now. Running back along the cliff is encouraging a little bit of recklessness that I don't want to be having. Hi. How are you doing that? Baby's left all alone. They won't leave it alone for long. Usually only a few minutes if they're both gone. If they're both gone, what that typically means is there are ravens nearby. Not having watched, I don't know for sure. Because, like, I wasn't there right now, obviously. But you'll see them like raise their heads and screech and all of that. So if they fly off from that, they're flying off because the ravens won't leave them alone. And unfortunately... Oh. Yep. That's fine. There's our 50th death, along with the ads, and this very mean bird. One is back again, yeah. Usually no more than like 5 or 10 minutes while they're still incubating one egg. Like, in a week or two, the parents will spend time away from the nest, longer time. Sitting on the nest for too long is actually not good for the parents. There's a bunch of reasons and things and stuff like that that I don't fully get. Oh, fine. Just be out of range. You're past eating. They will do that. It's always fun to see the first time that the little eaglets come and eat food like on their own. Drink your flask already. Jeez. I only pushed that button like 5 times to get that to happen. Okay, there's 3 of you. Welcome back. Not right now, thank you. I will get the pup in just a bit. Whew. Okay. Stormhawk feather. Another flight pinion. Our last healing flask for the moment. The smithing stone 3. And another Stormhawk feather. Nice. Can we get up here? Not from here. Oh, maybe we can't get up there at all. Do we get company? No? Okay. Let me go get the puppy. I'll be right back. Hi, girl. Yeah. She is looking at me like, what the hell? I know you got a treat when you came in here. What is going on? Come on. I know you just got up. Come on. She's like, wait a minute, you only had one. What kind of deal is this? I do really like this one. I'm going to get a different one because this one I just grabbed as like a messing around and getting ideas. It's not meant to be a long-term one. I just didn't like what I had up on the background for the vertical one. And I threw it in and then I was like, well, I'll leave it until I find one. But I haven't found a good one that I'm happy with yet. In other words, not my image, not gonna stay. but it is a very good energy for this game, and it's kind of just a good energy for our chatting vibes too. So now I need to find a real bookshelf and make it all rustic and get some books that are all like different earth tones and, you know. All right, puppy. You want one more? You want to come up here for one more? I'm gonna have to get you more of these. Let's go that way. Up. Come on. You get boop. That was close enough. Thank you, Nika. You're sure Library Fairy will be happy to help? Maybe. I hadn't considered asking another creator yet, but maybe. Okay. Let's get back over here. Meanwhile, sitting by the fire. We're going to do one more thing, actually, before I do that. You are green. That is the wrong color source. Color source. That one. Oh, yeah. Darkness. This is what I wanted. What? Oh. Hang on. That button. How are you? I mean, it's making a difference. It's just not enough of a difference. Let's do another layer. There we go. Okay. That makes me happier. And meanwhile, over here, because we are doing a Twitch-based fundraiser this month instead of Tiltify, I don't have to have an overlay that takes up a bunch of my screen. Hello, Kale. How are you doing? We've gotten our butts kicked like 4 times tonight by Hawks. But we're doing good. And we got a new sword, and it's pretty. It's a Warhawk's Talon. We need 16 dex in order to use it, and right now we're at 12. So that'll be 4 levels of dexterity before we can actually use it. But then we get to dance around with our sword. So I'm looking forward to that. Even though the pokey sphere is very nice. That is very, very true. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. No, I'm reading quotes in chat. You were using wind powers? We got an exile hood. I don't have that many quotes. I wish I had that many quotes. I think there's like maybe 100. I don't know how we survived that. Oh, we didn't. We're not done yet. I haven't seen Polly in a while. A marred leather shield. Is that better or worse than the one we've got? Most anticlimactic 69 ever. Sorry. Oh, last quote is a really good idea. Still not as good as their imped. That was a really good find compared to what we've been finding. Yeah, I know that it doesn't have... Something's not right. I think my computer might want to be rebooted. Ow! Oh, you're up above. Okay, okay. Could you light up this dark room? Because it keeps going very dark, and I want to be able to see in here. Very heavy, yeah. '80 was a good one. I'll never paint you with your balls? Darren? In this case, there were definitely balls in the paint. But now I'm wondering, what are you using your balls to paint? Not just in the paint, but what are you painting? Are there more of you? No. Is there any reason to smash all the furniture? I don't think we've found anything in any of it yet. At least nothing that we weren't like... Is that true? Do you want me to tell you the number? Well, apparently we have 90, and 90 is keep those tentacles away. We're probably at... Yeah, I was like 92 was earlier tonight. 90 was just the other day. Breakables do not drop items, but can hide them. Okay, 92 it is in bed. Got it. Oh, that's neat. Not in a good way, but it's very neat. Being out of magic, also not good. Hello, Executioner. Would you like some magic missiles? I think you would. You just take a paintbrush and apply a liberal amount of paint. '92 it is in bed. That's a big bed. And smush a canvas to your torso. Wow, okay. So you're just doing like some abstract art. Hook claws. Ooh, we can Wolverine it. Why does this look like it explodes? It did not explode. You don't know, it was a fad with feminists. Yes, they explode. they needed assistance, but they explode. I did not manage to get back far enough out of that one. Hang it on your wall. Nobody's going to claim that's AI art. That is a good guess. I would assume that people aren't going to think that's AI. Glass shard. You just open. It is locked. Probably think you're being out of pocket, but your wall art says differently. Okay. Ow. I was too busy looking at the smoldering butterfly, not realizing I was becoming one. Learning a lot of things about Darren tonight. We all are. Uh-huh. My wall art is hilarious. If you come into this house, you would be like, what are the people here thinking? Mainly because I don't put any up. I just go with whatever is there. I like wall art and decorations and all that stuff. But I've been spending so much time focused on downsizing that I'm trying to not add more junk to any area at all, especially junk that I have to move. Perfect. I saw that and went, oh, I shouldn't have hit that button. But hang on. No, we are not having an orgy stream. This is not the channel for that. I'll get the paint. Puts the paint away. Sorry, Darren. Quick change into the bathtub category just for Darren? No. Nope, not happening. But no, so I have this room I call the nightmare storage room. It's where everything is, and it was stacked 6 feet tall. And I couldn't even get to the stuff like one layer in. So last night I went through it and I pulled out half of the room and brought it out here and then put it back. But I put it back organized so it's better. And while I was in there, I found this. This is the kind of wall art that I would have. And the funny thing is that it's not just the Breakfast Club. So if I take this off, oh no, it's here. I was like, I'm pretty sure that there's more in here. But right behind it is Ferris Bueller. So yeah, I need to find that. Those need to find places. They're in together because I used to have frames for both of them, but then one of the frames fell and broke. And now it's put together with the wrong size of these little plastic clippy things. So I need to get new holders for them and then put them back up. The Divine Trickster. Exactly. Oh, Kale. Not tonight. With the head. And thank you for painting the roses. The Divine Trickster in bed. Mm-hmm. No one said tricks have to be bad things. All right. Onward. We need to... Where are we? We're like going up this way, and we died over here. Okay, cool. Nope, you're way too far away, and you're going to sound your alarm. You were carrying a butterfly. Thanks. You want to trade names with a chai, or is this too good? Okay, we do that too. Me back. Welcome back, Crow. And in case you didn't hear earlier, thank you for painting the roses. Now we know not to get blown up. We learned that about these. It's a bad place to be. Yeah. Now you're playing Left 4 Dead. I read Olaying, and I was thinking like oil of Olay, and then I was like body wash? You're body washing Left 4 Dead? Interesting choice. Just won a match in Fortnite too. Nice. Wait. There's a shiny over here. That's still locked. Can parry physical, but can't parry the emotional damage of being maidenless, my lambkin. Ah. Well, hello, the white mask. Is it Ver? Welcome in. I'll pick those back up. Just do a community night of Left 4 Dead 2? Ooh. I'll have to watch some gameplay. I hadn't considered that. You being a troll. What kind of toilet paper are you buying, Darren? We're 7'7" and didn't live with your partner. You would buy toilet paper maybe twice a year. You're talking like a 6-pack of rolls? Wow. How much are you using in bed? That's kind of personal. I mean, I suppose. I think it's kind of a weak tool for, being a bonding material, but to each their own. That's cool. That's really cool. I just want that for the furniture. Yes, bonding for big cutscene. And now we're a prisoner. Oh! Hi! No. Excuse me, there's a bunch of barrels around me and I don't like that. Yeah, nope. That's one way to get back outside. Four-ply 100 wraps. This is what people did after they stockpiled in 2020. I'm not here. Nope, you see me. I was curious. Why is that an emote? I guess, of course it is. The sacrifices you make for science. Well, yeah. But you don't even care if you can see me. You're just going to call out when I reach a certain point anyway. God, I am really glad we are in a mature game category because Classic Darren causing more chaos as a VIP than Shreya does as a moderator. Mm-hmm. Should we give him a sword? You need water. Time for me too. Thank you. I did take a hydrate. I've been doing it a lot more than, necessary because I just do. And then time for you too in bed. Oh, well. Darren, I think that maybe your wife should be doing that kind of shopping for you. just taking a guess here. Well, I mean, you want to know my thoughts on it? Like, are we talking my thoughts on the warming and cooling, or are we talking just thoughts on water versus, like, silicone based? Because, I mean, most of the time you want water based, but there are certain products which may have a preference beyond just that. Turning into a slippery slope, right? Thank you for clearing the field. Will you clear these? I had the wrong weapon equipped. Sorry, had to keep shooting. Oh, no worries. Okay. Special infected with different features as well. Okay. You play as a group of survivors shooting their way to safety across the zombie apocalypse. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Got it. How very appropriate that this comes after a challenge. Mr. Darren. Yeah, with his head. And thank you as always. And Rangex, hello, how are you doing? Boosts immunity, robustness and focus, rune acquisition, blessing of an equipped great rune, but also will slightly increase maximum HP. Boost poise. Oh, temporarily add grease and fire to your weapon? That's cool. There's a special infected with different features as well? Okay. You don't know. All you know is that water-based is generally safer, and the one fire and ice stuff lit you both up in the worst way. Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it's menthol, like, it's still gonna sting. Like, it's not meant for that type of use. You're done now? Are you sure? You need they should sell those things like hot sauce bottles, mild, medium, and hot. Yeah, because what you really want when you're getting into spicy times is some ghost pepper. Well, a tank just appeared out of nowhere and threw a car on me. Of course they did. This is like some Resident Evil stuff here. Imagine if Sammy had been here for all this interesting conversation. Sammy would probably have some input and want the hot. So you got hugged by a Fia? What did I think of that? Hug? Oh, that's what this is from. Right. Yes. She's lovely. And I was like, I'll always come back for a hug. This is great. This is so wholesome. And she was like, do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's filth? I was like, no, it was a lovely hug. It was a very touching moment. She was talking about how sacred it was, and we couldn't agree more. Okay. Oh. How did I not get hurt from that fall? The jailer is just like, excuse me? Like, did you really just jump down from the ceiling and fall like 4 floors and take no damage? Okay, sure. Her and Gideon were name dropped in the intro. Oh, okay. Aquilo comes in and says, oh goodness, this is getting crazy. Then agreed, and InBedBot just follows up with agreed in bed. That is exactly in line with this conversation, as disturbing as that idea might be. You see, you choose to play ranged magic. You're shocked. No, you're not, because they don't have the ability for me to do lightning yet. But maybe someday. All right, let's do this again. And now, where are you? There you are. Oh, you got range and fast movement. Okay. Oh, that killed me. You think InBedBot is having too much fun? Always. You were looking forward to that way too much. No horn for you. Yeah, I didn't think it actually mattered. I guess it kind of does, because it didn't have them all gathered up together. We will forever know who that one actually was. Really? I'm right here. I did not ever compare the new shield. That was dumb. So, one higher guard boost, one lower physical, loses the option to parry. Passive effects causes blood loss buildup on my enemy. A leather shield of Stormvale soldiers. Much like the castle, it is marred by mottling and thorns. Some say it is the curse of grafting which causes such affliction, while others talk of its roots being something altogether more sinister, hidden deep within the castle. No skill. This armament has no skill. If the armament, in the other hand, has a skill, that skill will be used instead. Okay, the new one will let you use your weapon skill while it's equipped because it has no skill. Otherwise, it's a tiny bit worse. Yeah. And the passive effect on it, is that a positive or a negative? You have to hit people with it, and it will cause bleeding. Okay. Got it. So not the skill, but if I use it to hit people, okay. That makes sense. So that will let me actually use the Storm Stomp then. tried to roll into that. So that weapon doesn't have a skill, so when I went to parry, that did nothing. What time is it over here? Midnight for Darren, 9:05 here, 4:04 there. Time not found. That's good. Time is an illusion anyway, we all know that. Oh, it's also a smaller? No. Do I want those? Would swap me to heavy load, but there's definitely... Oh, it just flips my resistance. So where my resistance right now is magic themed, this switches it to physical themed. That's cool. Okay, well, whatever that was, I'm not getting that drop. Looking at the eagle cam again, and randomly wondering what eagles think about, especially chilling on the nest, looking after the babies. I don't know. The idea of what wild animals think about. I didn't need to do that. It's an interesting question. No. Just like this one, I'm sure you're saying the same thing. Like, look, we left a message. Oh. That message was slightly better. Let's go in with full life. That's a brick wall. That's a pillar. Come on, get out of the corner. Excuse me, I don't want to be here. Oh, you left the door open. Okay, I get it now. Can you not come out here? Praise the geometry once more. Oh! Okay, I don't have enough hit points for you to hit me like that. Nope. Okay, thought we could cheese it. It was like, yeah, no, you don't have enough healing potions for that. You had like one or two more, you probably could have done it. Trifinger butthole is the classic message in bed. The geometry playthrough, yes. Ow. Did you have to hit me with fire? All the butterflies. Geometry has definitely saved us a time or two. Hey, we don't have to go into the room for our souls this time. You could have let me step away a little bit. That room sucks. You try and go to sleep. Good luck, Allie. Get some good rest. These must have a much higher drop rate than other things. What did I want to change? accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers raises focus. Oh, why am I not doing that? That worked terribly. A weathered straight sword. Okay, once again, it would make us heavy, or is that just because I'm using it? No, just because I was putting it in this next spot. You can roll through the barrels. Okay, perfect. As opposed to a weathered gay sword. Those are very different. Okay, so it's slightly stronger on the base than our other sword. Oh, it has like better stats across the board. Nice. How is it compared to our spear? Our spear is still better, but let's try it real quick. Not bad. You are unnecessarily mean. Why? I just walked in the door. It's not even that bad. Like, we've almost killed it a bunch of times. It's just very fast in a very small room that I can't see in. That's what I was going to check. I wonder if I can only change that from the main menu. Tougher than Margaret? A little bit, yeah. Because of its space, for sure. Oh, not desktop. Do, 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 do. Me back again. Welcome back again. And now back to the show. Now we're all back. Welcome back, anybody that was stuck behind the ads. Can I not change? I could change my browser set, or my monitor settings. I know that. Okay, lock on controller vibration. Camera, rotation, speed, axis. It's right there in front of me. Let's try that. It feels a little washed out in some places right now, but we'll see if we can at least see in that room. Right on time. Yes, perfect timing. Kate did not parry that at all. You managed to hit me directly. Great. Oh, I'm going with you. And dying. Wow, that was really bad. This is very wise, yet you hater person said, parry it right into his lap. Yeah. I was like, you have a giant axe. Could you just hit me with it a few times? Thanks. And he was all too happy to oblige. We'll play the sword a little more when we're on the main map and can get used to it for a minute. They somehow managed to hit my toes with that. You had to picture something in ChatGPT for a character in WoW. You do not approve of the usage of AI, but you're out of ideas. I can understand that. I understand it for concepts like trying to get an idea where you're like, I'm not sure what I want this to look like, and trying to work through things. Don't follow it. Not this time. Stay up here. Is it trying to run back? That's not even fair. It's like, I can throw straight up and down. What are you doing? Much faster, yeah. Into the wall is a much better direction. Oh, I can't summon here. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. They're like, you shouldn't need it. Okay, nope. He doesn't care that there's a wall there. Not even a little bit. If he hits me one more time, I'm dead, but he's gonna just stand there. Try locking in. No, I'm trying cheesing the hell out of it. We were out of healing. Give me what you got. Some night gauntlets. Okay. No, they're going to definitely be too heavy, because these are already too heavy, but that's a nice little bump. Welcome back in bed. Your laptop suddenly decided to update, but you're back now. Oh, good, good. I thought my wife was joking when she said she'd leave me if I didn't stop singing I'm a Believer. And then I saw her face. Perfect. Oh, there's a chest. Please don't be a trap. We don't have any hit points for a trap. Curved sword talisman. Nice. It does say signing. You can take that up with the service that feeds my bot. That's not a typo on my part, I hope. Rusty key. Oh, that's got to be for downstairs. Smash all the things just because they deserve to be smashed. Those barrels must be full. Nope. Okay, who's throwing the... Oh, there you are. Would you quit hiding behind shit and die? There weren't enough ruins for me to worry about, but since they were just chilling there waiting that whole time. Going up. A shiny up in the wall. Okay. We have to run and jump to get over there. Oh! Thank you for not one-hitting me. Silver pickled foul foot. DS1 had the ability to jump freely. Silver pickled foul foot is your next metal band name. Okay. How many metal bands have you been in, Chai? Imaginary ones are acceptable for this question at this time. Starwind, hello, hello. How are you? We have no hit points, and now we're dead. Hey, that's the same kind of guy, but it's a lot easier to see what's happening up here. That's fine. I was looking around because I was hoping for a spot of grace, but no such luck. I knew that one was coming and still stood there and took it. Okay, now we actually have healing potions. Or flasks. Much, much better. How do I... Huh. So it's not this way. Oh, well, at least we don't have to jump over there. Another spot we can't reach. Another few spots we can't really reach. Well, hello, Sammy. You missed a riveting discussion earlier. Fire grease is a very apt description about what the conversation was about. Oh, I see what happened. Yes, fire grease, indeed. Not a good painting material, let me tell you. I was being vague. Well. I am glad that I could read a name of a product and you're all just like, lube. It was just an item in the inventory. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. Sammy got caught. Off with a head. It all burns, to be fair. In this place. God damn it, Embedbot. I did that last time. We're gonna... So, gravity. That was such a cute little toot that you did. Exile gauntlets. Butterflies, mushrooms. Well, 2 butterflies and a mushroom. Okay. We have all the gauntlets now. Oh, this one's like a midway between the 2. Or wait. No, the Brandished Knight gauntlets are a big step up. The Exile ones are okay. I am not wearing any talismans. You're right. And I have 3 of them. Enhances guard counters, boosts fire damage negation, and raises focus. So this makes it the fire hurts me less, and this makes it so my magic hurts them more? That was the remove button. An accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers raises focus. Focus governs resistance to sleep and madness. Oh, okay. Focus is like a saving throw. Got it. Okay, so in that case, that could be better. For right now, anyway. Cool. Some Takis. I needed to see how much fire resistance we got there. My alignment is all off. Did I just slow roll? I did. The Fuego ones? Okay. Nissandra, hello, hello. Welcome in. Dropping by to spread some love. Well, thank you so much. What were you doing? I'm gonna have to move this because now it's partly behind me and it makes it hard to look at and see who's here. But it is nice having the Ace of Hearts so close right up here, folks. This lovely Ace of Hearts was playing Gamble with your friends and has been just a great friend. So definitely click the heart at the top of chat, give them a follow, go hang out with Nissandra. And we've got a Cediolite. Wow, that is a name. I don't know whether that's going to hydrate me or set me on fire, but that feels about right. Sarcastic Bags, hello, welcome in. You were gambling tonight? Lost so much monies. Oh no! Well, hopefully only virtual currency. Pronounce Acetylite perfectly? Oh, good. I was thinking like acetylene, but then Pedialyte. I don't know if that's correct, but that's where my mind went. Artistic Aperture. Hello, hello. I am doing well. Welcome in. Oh, 0.6 and 0.7. That's how close we are. Oh, I guess that makes sense since we were taking off our gloves at 1.4. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can do 1. You've said it wrong too. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, it is wrong, but we've all done it a million times. It is so warm here today. I have a fan blowing, but it's from across the room, and I have my front door, like the glass door, open, trying to let some air come in. Is it really that warm where I am? Did you ask that before I said it or after I said it? The answer is yes. And the second answer is... There's an ambush there, Vi. You've been hit by this thing like 20 times. Knock it off. Don't let him treat you like that, right? Like all the other ones just sit there and hang out.
Is that a new friend?
All right, we are back here. Oh, not cool. Oh, I did not want to get stuck on you. That was terrible. That one was okay for gravity. We weren't that in a bad spot for gravity there. Because I knew the stairs were going to be there to catch me. I just didn't expect to get stuck on its feet. And thank you for the follows. Thanks for coming over with the raid as well, everyone. Really appreciate you all being here. If you do need to raid and fade, please do not feel bad about it at all. Whether you're a streamer or a chatter, we know that time goes by, and by the sounds of it, you all were gambling. Artistic Aperture, we don't know your purpose in life, but we sure are glad that you chose to spend some time with us tonight. More clothing. I assume that what we have is better than commoners' clothes, but... Oh, yes. Actually, it has a different damage negation for magic, fire, lightning, and holy. It's a little bump up. Our focus goes up to 76, vitality to 83. Wow. That's pretty solid. And we've got a pronoun sharing in chat, so if you want to share your pronouns, feel free. Mine are she, her as well. Robin's are she, her. Artistic aperture, he, him. Perfect. Let me just get myself set on fire. We're doing great. There we go. How did they add the arrows? That is an opening bracket to the left. It is just above your spacebar, probably with the shift key. We just got a second commoner's garb. They were like, you really need these resistances. I don't know what you're doing. Climbing and running around like it's all fine. She, they for Sammy. Aquilo is she, her. There you go. Yeah, and then if you do the hyphens, you get the single line or the equal sign for both of them. Your username is too long anyway. Damn it. Why am I here? What am I doing? It's not hard enough to make me think that I shouldn't be here. It's just a long run back and I'm getting distracted and being goofy. Stop stabbing me. It's my turn. I need to really slow down and pay attention. Thank you for the clip. Big hot oryx pipe hype? What? Okay, whoever at Twitch staff is watching the stream tonight and picking the names of the clips or the links for the clips. Thank you for putting our runes down here. I should have done a prediction at the bottom to say, does Vi remember the ambush this time? Wow, even remembering it, he still got me. Average big sriracha future man. It's all about the peppers now. And then he hit me in the face with a rock, right? If I remember this time, you'll forget next time. You're not wrong. That's better. Please have some grace here. Oh, those are shields. That is a big monster. I have to say, it makes me feel a little bit better when I walk into a room and it's just blood everywhere. It's like, you conquered this and you are not alone in suffering. Wait. Let there be grace. By the way, behold left. What a quote! Is it... Oh, Johnny? Hello? Yo, welcome. Nika? Nika? Chat has decided that you need to be more spoiled. I feel safe-ish on these stairs. We're fine here, right? I still haven't given Nika her own scene and buttons. So we'll do that next time we do a tech stream. Oh, that is blurry. Nika girl. You gotta get up. You gotta give this camera something to focus on. Did you hug the cloaked lady at the round table hold? I did. She was so nice. Nika, you were so blurry. Do you want to just come up here and that way I don't have to worry about sorting out your camera right now? That's fine. You can do that. Up. Come on. All the way. There we go. Hi. Oop. No, you skipped it. You gotta boop. Close enough. That camera needs a new optometrist? Absolutely. You think she gave me an STD and it's debuffing me right now? I don't know. Maybe. You good? Yeah? Okay. You can go lay back down in front of the door where it's got that little bit of cool air. Okay, back to the game. Thank you for the Nika treat. And let me get my mouse over here. I guess that would be status, wouldn't it? Apparently not. We got this, right? Baldekin's Blessing? Just a trade for power, not an STD. Yeah, we gave her our warmth. That was all. Huskies must be amazing dogs to hug with all that floof when they let you hug them. They're pretty solid with children. And I mean, for the most part with humans, they're okay. Nika does like have people that she will 100% guard against. When I bought my house, the lady that came over for signing the papers for the notary and whatnot. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Oh, maybe I can get that down below and not have to jump? Or did you fall too far? You fell all the way. Contraption does not move. Okay. Gotta say hi to a friend. Sounds good. Use that to cure you. The red box beside you. Your health shows... shows the debuff active. Oh, okay. There is a shiny over there. Not a very exciting one. Here's something. There we go. Okay. It was far too long since the last one. It's a very big run back. That wasn't any fun. I think we died far too many times to have enough to level up. Yep. We're about halfway there. We're going all over this castle. You are too far away. Oh, no, thank you. How many more of you were just hiding, hanging onto fiery barrels? Another flight pinion. Smithing stone. One more. Oh, just a joke. Okay. Maybe we don't drop down in front of them. Where's the gargoyle hanging out up here? Well, that's a convenient scene. Oh, we can't go up here. Oops. Didn't mean to break that. Well, hello.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for
I
something
did.
here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me.
Okay.
What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place
So
I'd
I've heard.
stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Oh. I'm here to defeat Godric. Well, at some point, yes. Yeah.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow
Yes.
tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Oh, it definitely does. What can you teach me? Okay, so they're Ash of Wars. Usable on swords as well as pole arms capable of thrusting. Colossal weapons accepted. Usable on swords. Usable on small and medium swords, axes, and hammers. As well as pole arms and staffs. Okay, so in theory I can use this one. Spinning weapon. I mean, sure. Because this one's just swords. Well, swords and polearms, but I don't have a polearm. Unless it's counting my spear? One moment, I need to look at something. Staff, harpoon. Spear should count. Okay.
Oh, keep...
Ads incoming. Oh, 3 minutes. Cool. Thank you. And that'll be perfect because that'll be our very last ads of the night. You don't have an option to sell, do you?
Oh, keep... The battle art you've learned is of the Greenstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Okay. You jerk. Too fast. Going unprepared in any way, and he's like, nope, I'm going to cut you down. With a tornado and a sword slash and a dash and a roll and another tornado. Ow. I think that bird did know what was coming, and we just got lucky. Like we could step on that platform partway down, but it decided the answer to that was no. Perfect timing. More renovating of the nest, you see. Got to keep it spick and span. Oh, yeah. No, they keep the nest very organized, especially right now. Like, they're going to make a little bit more room. Since we're in ads, we might as well look at the eagles for a moment. So we'll go over here, and you'll still see the game. But once upon a time, one of these browsers there we go. So yeah, as you're looking at the nest right now, you're actually seeing some deterioration, and they've decided that they don't like this stick. They're not going to be able to move this stick. It is embedded in multiple layers. Unfortunately, that stick has been there for more than a year. I wish him luck. He's like, no, this is not how I would have designed this at all. Yeah, we paused from slaying birds to show off some birds. Why is my camera like this? There we go. It was definitely wrong for this view. Anyway, your friend was playing the endings of E33. You're crying again? Well, I'm glad that they let you witness that and that they did enjoy it. It is a terrible spot for a stick. Yeah. They've been approaching from the other sides. It's just a really obnoxious stick. I would love for him to be able to get it. But right now, if you look at the top of the nest, you see a whole bunch of straw, essentially. So you see, like, on the branches in the front, you see some mosses and you see some lichen. And then on the nest, you see all of this straw. Well, the nest is actually made out of a bunch of that moss. And they pile it all up, within the sticks to make a very soft area, and then they dig out a hole. That's the egg bowl. And if you think about how big those eagle eggs are, the holes underneath. Oh, there we can see the baby. Just really quickly right there. Oh. It's like, no, you can't. No, yes, right there. There's little patience. You hate seeing Verso just desperately, I don't want this, please end me. But I did get this ending too. I did. Yeah. No spoilers. It's all good. We did finish E33. We rolled credits. Decided on the ending we wanted. There is an alternate ending. Oh, Chai, spoilers for you. You have not seen it yet. So I won't say what that's in reference to more than what's already been in chat. Sorry, I didn't even think about that part. Where's here talking birds, and I'm like, oh yeah, E33 chatter. What up? Yada yada. Nope. I should know better on that one. So for now, he's giving up on that stick, but they may land on it, drop something on it, try to figure out a way to make it break. Vanish should totally be a thing here. Oh no, you can't vanish me. Oops. No, you can lurk here. You can't vanish yet, but maybe in the future. So yeah, so they're putting down straw that creates a dry surface, and then the moss kind of decomposes, and so it creates dirt, and then we start seeing grasses and things like that actually grow in the nest, which is really cool too. That they have given up on that stick, and he may bite at it some more. I mean, he definitely has been biting at the tip of it. I can see that there's parts of it that are shredded, so he's been working at it for a while. But keep in mind that their beaks are made of the same things as our fingernails, so they will like rub their beak to clean it, things like that. Why are we looking at your cousins though? I actually manage this stream. This is one of my other projects, and these two, well, 3 bald eagles are up in Juneau, Alaska. So we check in on them throughout the season, and they'll be around until usually about October. We've got one little baby. Mama's sitting on another egg and letting the little baby pop up in front of her for right now. So it's still in the egg bowl. It's still in the soft mossy area. So there's a little bit of moisture, and it's deteriorating. So it's much higher temperature down in the nest than it is up on top. And they're just hanging out, which usually means that either it was a feeding time, nest remodeling, which is what was happening, or ravens are around, and they behave differently depending on all of those things. Yeah, the baby is tough to see, but it is right there in front of mom, just kind of popping its head up, bobbing around a little bit. Mom's like, okay, I'll move. I'll give you some room, kid. So the mother eagle here built her first nest in 2004. So because they don't start breeding until 5, that just puts her at an estimated 27 years old. In the wild, 20 to 30 is the typical lifespan. So she is considered to be pretty darn old, and she's very, very big. Keep in mind that their wingspan is about 6 years, about 6 feet. They're very large birds. And the bald eagles in Alaska are typically a little bit bigger than the ones down in the lower parts of the states. So, little differences. But yeah, this is what I've been working on, and why things on my stream are broken, because I needed to focus on this for a little bit. Their wingspan is about 6 years. Thank you. Things I'm never going to live down. And Papa's off to go do something. Or was that Mom that just flew away? I wasn't paying enough attention to their positioning. Is that about being bigger equals better conservation of heat? The ones in Alaska, you mean? I think it has to do with the cold. Another thing that's interesting is a lot of the eagles that are in the lower 48, they travel longer distances. They migrate to different areas throughout the seasons, whereas the ones in Alaska don't really travel or just barely. Yes, the baby has a name, so they get named first by number. So it is the 10th Watcher recorded eaglet, or hatchling at this point. So from that, it is GG10. That's its like declaration or its ID. And then these are not banded, so they're only named and known while they're in the nest. Once they fly away, we never know who they are again. But the baby that is hatched was named Patience, because we had 2 years of no hatches at all. And so, yeah, Patience. And then the parents are, the mom is Liberty and the dad is Prosperity, named after like the hope for a good, prosperous year. So yeah, so they get named that way. But somebody else does the naming. I don't get involved in that side of things. Meanwhile, back in Elden Ring, we killed this thing. It hurt a little bit, but we did it. And now we're down here. Oh, we have 1,800 runes. I know there's a doorway in the middle, but my brain didn't want to think about that when we ran past it.
Oh, hello there. Stopping by to look.
Well, actually, yes, this one. Thank you. See you again in a few thousand runes. You already named them baby. We were calling it Puffball before, so, you know, any of those names are better. Well, that didn't sound good. Oh, there you are. We've heard so much about you. You are incredible. What is that? Dropping 3D100s. Oh, we've got other pieces just like hanging around the room. Does the spider just like grab what it wants then? That is the thing that killed you at the beginning of the game. Really? Huh. Oh. Oh dear. Starving dogs. One of those beasts gutted. Hello, Amy! How are you? One more. Ah. Whew. Lovely show while eating dinner. Yeah, not so much. You're still so sick. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll keep our eyes to the right on that room. There's a chest over here. Is anybody else hiding in here? Mimic's Veil. Your nose is a faucet. Your stomach muscles are sore from sneezing and coughing. You're out of bed for the moment, so it's a win. Yes, absolutely. You heard a scream, BRB. Okay. That is not what I thought it was. Golden Veil of intricate design uses FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godric was hounded from Leyndell, the royal capital, this was one of a multitude of treasures he took with him. Also known as Marika's Mischief. False alarm, it was a neighbor singing. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad it was singing, not screaming. Dear God, he sings horrible. Oh no. We went to karaoke thing a few weeks ago. Yeah. I'm like, when was that? It was the beginning of May. You can just put that sword right back. Does not open from this side. But no, we went out to karaoke and one of our friends was there with us who doesn't normally come out, and she was just cringing at all of the songs. She was like, it's not that I mind the songs, and it's not even that these people have like bad voices, it's that they don't know the songs they're singing, and so instead of a performance, it's like trial and error to music. It just was not working. Shreya says it was her. We need a grace closer to this fiend before we do this, if we can find one. Because that just put us on the other side of this room. About to walk into it. There's another chest. And the other guy over there. How do we get over there? Did we end up being able to fly? So to tell you everything, is this your first time playing? It is. It's 100% my first time playing. We're on night 5. Absolutely loving it. I thought I was going to hate this game, and it is so much fun. We've been getting lots of goodies, and we're hanging out in this castle. So, I mean, that's always great. We've kicked it with the merchant a little bit. I did not come here first. This is the second area that we've gone to. Well, second main area. We went over here to the Murkwater Catacombs. We got this very stylish imp helmet, I guess, imp head, that we've been walking around with. We went over here on our 4th day. So we were like, yeah, we should go try this. We met the dragon. It spit fire at us. We ran away like a chicken. We came over here and found this minor Erd tree and the Siofra River well. And then we dropped down here and we explored down here for quite a bit. We have not finished this off because we apparently need one more pillar to light up somewhere in here to do something here. So we will find out about that. And then we used 2 of our keys, actually our only 2 keys so far, and went up to the deep Siofra well, and we're checking this out just very, very briefly on Monday night, and now we're back here. And yeah, we beat Margit with Rogier's help. And we're just having an absolute blast. I think that's kind of it. And apparently I'm doing well at getting drops and not as bad at this game as I thought I was, even though I've died 64 times. But we've got a couple of hoods, some horned headbands for the heck of it. We picked up some gauntlets, but they make us too heavy, so we're not using them yet. We are playing based on the astrologer build. So I am very much run and gun. And for weapons, we have our starting staff, short sword. We've picked up a Clayman's harpoon, which is a +1 now. We have a weathered straight sword, and we can't use it yet, but we have the Warhawk's talon and Wolverine's hook claws here. And Shreya added that Vi's also doing a great job with randomly falling off platforms. I'm not randomly falling off anything. I'm very clearly walking to the left, and there just happens to be air there instead of platform. Elden Ring is one of those gravity type games, for sure. Margit threw me over the cliff a few times. I definitely need magic if we're going to face off against this lovely little friend down here. Even got a clip of that as evidence. Oh, good. Yeah, we don't store evidence in bed. If Alka is around, he's probably not, but if he is, I want to know how to slow down in Bedbot. I love it. I just don't want it to be quite as frequent as it is.
Is that?
Thanks for the follow. We'll at least go take a look at this thing. Worst case scenario, it eats us. Bedbot is a little too excited in bed. Uh-huh. Exactly. Ah. Oh dear. Just waving, saying hi to our friend. There's a shiny over here. Exalted flesh. That's not what I was expecting. A lump of animal flesh pickled in a medicinal solution mixed with fiery spices. It's a craftable item. Temporarily boosts your physical attack. Considered a delicacy in the Badlands, this invigorating repast was for the exclusive benefit of those who they deem heroes. Oh, nice. Bedbot always gets a little too excited. Yeah. I mean, that was a delicacy, so it just wasn't a very appealing looking delicacy. Beef jerky stick. Yeah, exactly. A specially prepared spicy beef jerky stick that also makes you stronger. I mean, we have 1 flask for healing. We have 2/3 life and no magic. Highland axe. Way too far away. Oh. There's like a whole army out there. How do I get up from here? Well, that makes sense. The game is being a little glitchy. Sometimes bunking everything with a sword is the answer. I know. I prefer the sparkly magic instead. Why is the game flickering to black? That is a great question. I think it's glitching. I think it needs a reboot, and it is running a little hotter than I would like it to be, and it's a very hot day here, so that's okay. We're about to wrap up anyways, so this is a good spot to call it, and then I can reboot before the next one so that it doesn't have this problem. We also don't really need to be running it in high everything, but it's been running really smoothly, so I haven't bothered changing it. I do not want to go out there and have my runes laying on that part. That does not look like fun to me. Use a regression bone? Huh? Nope. Shreya, we are not. You will have to tune in next time. The next regularly scheduled stream will be Monday because Sunday is my nephew's graduation. So I need to go out of town and make a whole day of that. Yeah. It's high school graduation. And they didn't think he was going to do it. They thought he was going to drop out like 2.5 years ago. So he's doing great. Why am I running around when we could just teleport up to it? Prom day? Prom was a little bit back. We don't have enough to level up, but we could... We still don't have any other spells either. That's another thing I wish that we had. Okay, Astrologer's Staff now has the ability to be spinning weapon. So right now we have it as a Clayman's Harpoon +1 with the Storm Stomp, right? Or, oh, we have it as, yeah, Harpoon +1. It could be heavy. That's the Storm Stomp. I don't know that I've even successfully pulled off one of these skills. It's definitely a time in PC history where you just got to pat the old PC on the head and say, you got to last a few more years, honey. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, just hang in there. We'll get you all patched up just as soon as the factories open up for consumers again. Someday we'll be there. They're not going to make us rely on just our phones, I hope. Alrighty, well, we should be getting out of here because it is 10:47, and that does mean that sleep is a requirement. Like I said, our next scheduled stream is Monday. There's a possibility of a Thursday or Friday stream. I just know myself, so that could happen. Let me see where this is at. They're only going for a few more minutes, but let me go see where they're at. Did you save though? Yeah. Yeah, it saves and exits at the same time. Okay. They only have about 10 minutes left of their stream, so we're going to get out of here really quickly. I'm going to throw a different raid message at you. If you don't have my Pride emotes, pick your favorite Pride emote and throw it on there, and we're going to go and join OK Ashley. They are currently on the Pride Guild all month long raid train. Yes, we are here to raid the dining car. Oh. Did I say we came to raid? Yeah, we came to raid the dining car. That's what I meant. I'm going to go get a snack after this. Ignore our regular messages. Like I said, grab your favorite Pride emotes. Come along with us to go see OK Ashley. Again, they are streaming for the Pride Guild raid train, which is going all month long. We're only a few days into it. I will be on it on the 24th. So not for another 3 weeks. I've got a lot of things between now and then. But yeah, we're going to try to squeeze in some extra streams because June gets crazy with birthday parties and graduations and festivals and everything. It just messes with my schedule too much. So keep an eye on the Discord. The links are there both on YouTube and Twitch for you to join us over there, whether it's for a movie night or just keeping up with what's going on with the community. Yeah. And we've got some other stuff coming up. Yeah, there's events. I don't remember what days, but next week / weekend, we'll have some stuff as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Let's get out of here. Our time is up. We'll see you again on your own channels for the many, many of you that stream everywhere we hang out together, and hopefully back here again soon. We'll definitely be playing more Elden Ring. All right. Bye.